Yo guys, how's it going? We're here for another episode of One Club Hero on FIFA 18. Starting today's episode off with our second induction to the England squad. Our second call up for the England squad. Playing these games were only friendlies, I believe. Against Slovenia we're starting off with, and then the second game of today's episode will be against Romania. Hopefully they're trying to improve the way we started our career on with England, where we scored 2 goals on our debut. But today, instead of like the first time, we are playing both games for England, where last time we only played the one, whereas this time we are playing both the games that we've been called up for. So hopefully we can, like I say, improve on how we've been playing for England and maybe try and fight for our place in the World Cup squad if we can get it. But we do start off here coming forward on the ball, and Antonio breaks through the defence, takes a shot, but it hits the post and goes wide. It was a very nice piece of play from Antonio. Probably could have done a bit better with the finishing, but didn't do so. Moments later, they come forward on the attack, trying to make the space just in front of the box. As they try and find their way into the box, they can't do so, so they take a shot from outside the area, but it does go just wide of the post. And not the best. He probably could have done a hell of a lot better there. Should have probably ran into the box, but didn't decide to do so. And luckily for us, he doesn't, because it goes wide of the post. And then we come forward on the attack again in the middle of the park, trying to find our space, trying to break through. As we call for a pass, we don't get given it. We come back, just trying to find any space we can at this point. We do so. We have a massive run on. We go for the shot, but it goes over the bar, and it was an absolute terrible shot there. Should have done a hell of a lot better. As you see here, it was just absolutely smashed, and it just went flying over the bar. Should have done better there. At least hit the target, but didn't do so, and it means the scores remain at 0-0. As they come forward trying to attack, they take a shot, and it basically from Omalic. They do the exact same thing that we do and smash the ball over the bar, and again the scores remain at 0-0. Neither team having their shooting boots on in this game so far, as they try and make another attack, but we do intercept one of their passes. As we come forward trying to get our space again, they were closing us down really well. We take a shot, but it gets saved, but it does come out for to the winger. We try and take a shot, and it goes wide once again. And like I said earlier on, we just didn't have our shooting boots on. If that was in any other game, we would have finished it off, and it just went just wide of the post. We should have done better with that. That one should have went in the back of the net no matter what, with how close we were to the goal and everything. But that was the end of the game. We had literally nothing else apart from them very few chances. It was one of the most boring games I've ever played in FIFA, because there was just nothing was happening. It was all in the middle of the park, and the chances that both teams did have, they just weren't finishing what we did have. So it does end 0-0 in this game. It wasn't the best of. We should have done better basically, but didn't do so. And we do go into the second game of today's episode against Romania, trying to improve and trying to break forward on what we had. It wouldn't be hard to be better than what we had in the last game, because honestly the last game was absolutely terrible. But like I say, we do try and improve on what we've already done. As we see, we're playing it up front with Harry Kane in this match instead of Antonio. We played a bit more of a stronger team against this side. I don't know why, because I think Slovenia are probably a better side than Romania. But we do play the better side against Romania in this game, and they still decide to pick me, which is brilliant for us, to be honest, as I was expecting to only get one of the games, if any. But we do get both. Didn't really show our talent in the first game, so I thought they'd take us off for this one. But the manager kept faith in us and actually put us onto the pitch. and we start the game off from kickoff. Here they come forward with a terrible pass there, but we're eager to show our how well we can play, and we do exactly that by getting on the ball straight away, trying to be that man in the striker position to sort of control the play as we come forward into the box, cut inside and smash the ball into the back of the net to make it 1-0 with a great piece of play there. Like I said, eager to show how much we can actually play and how well we can actually play when we put our minds to it, and how well we can play usually, and doing exactly that with a goal inside the first few minutes of the game. Hopefully, like I say, trying to improve how well we can play for trying to get a pick for the World Cup in the summer when this season finishes, and hopefully we can do that, because it will be absolutely brilliant if we can get a call up for the World Cup in our first season. Like I say, hoping that we can do that. As a few moments later they come forward on the ball, trying to make that space, trying to get into the box. To do that, they just run straight at the defence pretty much. As they come down the wing now, we try and take the ball off them, but they win it back with a bit of shabby defending really. As we try and get the ball clear, it only comes as far as the right wing again. As they come forward again for another attack, as they get inside the box, they turn the defence brilliantly, and Cahill brings the man down in the box, and should have done a hell of a lot better there. He shouldn't have went in for that tackle, but the English defender did exactly do that, and it was well deserving of a yellow card, because as you see, I don't know if it was actually inside the box, to be honest, but the refs gave it as a penalty, and you can't disagree with it now, as they step up with Andone to take this penalty. They take the shot, he makes the run up, takes the shot, and it's in the back of the net to make it 1 apiece. And at this point, this team just weren't doing good enough at all. It was like we was the downfall of the team at this point, because the way that we were playing at this point is absolutely dreadful. We should have won the first match, and now we're drawing the second game at this point with a yellow card for one of our defenders. Cahill should have done a hell of a lot better containing his man. He didn't do so, brought him down, and they score the penalty from it. And it was a very, very well taken penalty from Andone. As we try and come on another attack, they take the ball off us again, and Cahill marking his man, trying to pass the ball round a little bit here. As they come in, Cahill tackles a man off the ball, and you never guess what happens here. He gets his second yellow card, and he gets sent off in this match. And honestly, what was he doing here? As you see, he was trying to tackle the man off the that was on the ball. The guy off the ball got in his way, and he takes him down, and he gets sent off for it. And after that, Harry Kane came off for Phil Jones. But we come on an attack straight away. We take a shot. It was very nicely saved, but Jordan Henderson puts the ball in the back of the net to make it 2-1 with a great piece of play there. I was hoping that I'd get that goal, to be honest, because it was a very well taken shot, but a brilliant save from the keeper, to be honest. He was very unlucky not to save the second shot as well, but Henderson makes sure we are back in the lead and makes it 2-1. And when you think we are now a man down and a striker down at this point, we was playing better than we were when we had that extra man on the pitch. And Henderson, shall I say, scores his goal and makes it 2-1. But we do come forward again on the attack, trying to get that ball into the box. We do exactly that. We have found an open space. We get tackled before we could get the shot off, but we win the ball back after the clearance. We come forward again. We break through the defence with ease here and smash the ball across goal into the back of the net to make it 3-1 with our second goal of the game, with absolutely brilliant play. As you see, that turn for against the midfielder, then beats the defender for pace and smashes it into the bottom left corner. Absolutely no chance of the keeper saving that one. It was way too far into that corner, and it's gone underneath the keeper into the back of the net to make it 3-1. And like I say, we were playing better with 10 men than we were with 11 at this point. Absolutely brilliant play from us. But on the 90th minute, they come forward trying to get one last attack in and hopefully score a goal, and basically a consolation goal to add themselves to a bit of pity for them as they turn the man, but it goes over the bar, and it should have been in the back of the net, to be honest. He'd done the hard part by turning his man, and Stanku puts the ball over the bar, and should have done better, like I say. Eric clearly not happy there about that. As we come forward, we come forward in the second half, and they get a very easy attack here. Is they take a shot, but it's a great save there from Jordan Pickford. Very nice save from the young lad, getting that down to his near post very well and making the save with ease, pretty much. And that was the end of the game. That was like the only chance we had in the second half. It was very controlled in the middle of the pitch, and it was like we just settled for the 2-goal lead. But we did get 2 goals in this game out of 4 shots, as you see. 4 shots, 2 goals. Can't ask for a better showing than that, really. And hopefully the next time England go out, we can have another call-up. Hopefully we can keep our form going and get that another few points. But that is the end of today's episode, guys. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and peace.